or whatever.
Well, then you'd be microscene.
Yeah,
you know?
I guess
and
so,
he seems happy, or at least he's gaining weight. You know,
He does seem happier.
Yeah, very round. He's gaining weight in a very funny way.
Yeah, it's all belly.
His body is very.
Yeah,
I'm like, this guy looks like a stretched water balloon.
Yeah. Well, his head is moving forward and down.
Yes,
And it's like his stomach is just getting bigger.
Well, his body is matching the personality that he's always had.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
In
That's
a way,
true.
it's very satisfying. It's like watching this, the completion of the circle
Some
of
people
life.
get fat in a way that's like just sort of inopportune. Hampton got fat in a very funny way.
Hampton?
Hampton Yount.
Oh, I don't know Hampton.
Oh, you don't?
No, I
Oh,
mean,
that's weird.
I know of him. I just haven't seen a photo of him in
But he
forever.
lost all the weight.
He did lose all the weight, and then I'm not sure where he's at now. He could have it back, or I haven't seen Hampton in years. But he moved to I remember him moving to L.A., and then I saw him, and I hadn't seen him for like
Somebody
2 years.
should start like some kind of account
Yeah.
so that we can track this.
The best is Lev. Lev's weight gain is one of the funniest pieces of. He should get the Mark Twain prize for fucking how fucking funny
I know.
his weight gain is.
I know.
It's like,
it's so satisfying.
It's a work of art. The way in which that guy got fat. Like nobody saw him for the pandemic.
Yeah.
And then he comes back and he's 400 pounds heavier.
You're like, what?
Yeah.
No, I mean, looking at him, I was like, oh, you've always been like this.
Yeah.
This is who you actually are.
No,
this is
it's
your
like
real body.
it's like the Shallow. It's like watching the Shallow Hal trailer.
Yeah.
Where he like walks past something and he's suddenly just big as shit. Yeah.
You're like, this is and oddly enough, like sometimes people I think become better when they're fat. Mm-hmm. I think he's a worse person, but he is better for it.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
You think he became a worse person when he got fat?
Yeah. He's like meaner, you know what I mean? But
I don't think he's meaner. He's
for it.
somehow more confident. I mean, it's bizarre.
That's kind of what I meant by by meaner. Yeah. But yes, yeah.
It's the confidence you get when you go, because he was a young guy, so he was doing comedy. He was like 19, 20.
Right, and he was hot.
Yeah,
he was like,
but now he's like maybe he's like 23 or something.
Yeah.
You know how it switches when you're like, oh, I'm an adult now.
Yeah.
Like these people I'm around are just like you get to hear. And then you just get dumber. Your brain starts like breaking down.
Yeah.
And so he has the confidence of being an adult, but he also like is not. Now he's just he's just incredibly fat.
Yeah.
Guy whose clothes don't fit.
I thought he was losing the weight. I thought he was on his way to losing.
Me and him have a bet because he was like, I sat with him one time and he just has this like unshakable confidence, which is, I think he was fat before this too. Like he was only hot for like 2 years.
Yeah, it was like we only knew him after he lost the weight.
Yeah, he got hot and then just produced a lifetime worth of hot content.
Yeah,
because if you Google his name, there's no fat pictures.
Absolutely,
it's just the 8 months in which he was not fat,
right?
And that's like the story.
Yeah, he created his own Make-A-Wish.
That's what goes on the tape. And then, you can't find anything current. But, me and him had a bet because he was sat there. He was just sitting there with his eyebrow raised. And he's like, by this time next year, I'll be... He was like, I'll be 200 pounds lighter. And I'm like, you won't even be... I'm like, you won't lose...
20 pounds.
Anything. I'm like, nothing. He's like, I guarantee you I will. I'm like, I'll bet you $1,000. I'll bet you $1,000.
Did he take it?
He took the bet. Yeah, we got a bet going.
Okay.
And then the next time I saw him, he's like, I'm down 25 pounds. I'm like, fuck. Well, I guess I owe you $1,000. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And then I saw him last night. Fucking fat as shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to start bringing your own scale, too.
Yeah. I don't even want the money. Like, I'm not
he's
even...
at a level of fat where it's like, if he loses fucking 20 pounds, you're not going to know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, he's not... 20 pounds on him is like 5 pounds on a regular body.
I hope he loses the weight for his health, What he should do is he should do a seasonal thing.
Yeah.
Like, he should do comedy for 8 months, and in those 8 months, he's just wildly overweight.
Yeah.
Just obese. But then continues to do, like, dating advice stuff.
Yeah.
Like telling guys how to get the most out of their woman. It's just his ass. His fucking ass is hanging out.
I know, he's so wide. He's such a circle-shaped person now.
Yeah.
He really is.
Yeah. No, because he doesn't know the
He
right...
looks like the Little Miss Sunshine drawings.
He's awesome, dude. I love him.
Yeah, he's great.
He might be my favorite person in comedy.
he cracks me up just because when I watch him talk to people, and he's done it to me too. He's gotten me before where like he'll just piss me off. Like he got me to the point. I forget what the fuck we were talking about, but it was something where he was just trying to be antagonistic, and I was like, and I just fell for it. And I was like, oh, he fucking got me so good.
Yeah.
And I was like yelling at him in the stand. And then I was like, what am I doing? I'm like fighting with like a child. And it's like 11:30. I have a husband at home.
Yeah.
And I'm not leaving.
Me and him like co-hosted some shitty upstairs show at the stand one time. And somebody took a picture, and not only, I mean, I weigh like 10 pounds.
Yeah.
But I was also just like in the background of
Right.
like the shot, and then he's sitting on the stool. And he saw the picture, and he's like, he couldn't believe that it was he's like, the picture must be wrong.
He's like, I'm not that.
He's like, I don't look like that, do I? It's like, yeah.
Yeah. That's literally a photo of you.
Yeah. That someone just took. Like currently look.
But that's what happens when I was like a fat kid, and when I look at pictures I remember looking at pictures of myself and being like, no, that's. No,
Yeah.
Because you start to go, it's the angle,
Yeah.
or like it's actually just like the shadow of my shirt.
Yeah, it's the gravity in the lens.
Right, yeah. And then like, but at 23, you're supposed to be able to look at a photo of yourself and go like, oh, this is a problem.
Yeah, or just never look at photos of yourself.
Yeah.
Just smash the mirror in your apartment and
Smash
fucking
all the mirrors.
live in filth and come here and sleep on the floor of the studio and
Yeah.
just bury yourself in work.
It was so funny when I saw him for the first time after the pandemic, and he was talking about his girlfriend, and he was like, she's a fucking saint, like because she'd stayed with him. And he meant it. I was like,
Yeah.
this is really funny to me.
She's a saint.
Yeah.
Which saint? which let's go through the canon. Tell me which saint was the one, the patron saint of watching a guy kill himself with Panda Express.
Yeah.
Which one was that?
She's
I
a
know.
saint.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Well, anyways, Adam, you wanna take us out here?
Yeah.
We can continue doing the show. By the way, I do think I'm gonna I need to drink some water or something.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to faint.
Yeah, I think I need to go get a